Mishba, you need some tips. I'm ready. Let's do it. Let's dive into it. Tell me what you need tips on. What do you guys need answered? I'll be absolutely happy to answer them. If you want to see my pussy cat, it's actually not mine. I'm cat sitting. Look at this little angel. She's so cute. Isn't she cute? Okay. I just want to know. Jack, what do you guys need tips on? Tell me what you need tips on, because I'd be happy to answer it. Meow to you. Yes. This is a little cat that we're cat sitting right now. So I got 2 dogs, a cat. It's a very hectic, crazy time over here because I'm an animal lover. Anyway, all right. Questions, answers. What do you need to know? Please, Instagram link, same thing as here. KarenLee Potter. Go to Twitch. Join me on Twitch. The more Twitch people you have, then I can really start developing this huge Twitch audience. How to flirt with my friend's grandma? Alberta, that's a question. I don't know. That's kind of, just be friendly, I guess. I don't know. Hi there. How can I get laid? Shooters. Risk 2. Another very vague question. How do you get laid? You become friends with somebody. Hello, old mama to you thing, ex-marriage case. Okay, so this is how you get laid. You develop a relationship with someone, whether it's a short-term or a long-term, but you have to connect, not just on a physical level, you have to connect mentally. That's how the best way I would advise you to, in a nutshell, how do you get. There's also a video I put on that explains all that as well. Let's see. All right. Jack, what are your tips? Miss Ba, what are your tips? What do you need to know? I'm not near Michigan. Let's see. Okay. Are people really asking you such questions, and why? I don't know. I don't know. Do you want big fuck? Come on, stop with that nonsense. Are those real? Nonsense. You guys, stop it. Done with it. Twitch, don't turn into the weirdos that I get on Instagram. Are people, yeah, they're really asking those questions. I'm interested in a mature woman. Jack, I am from India, 36 years old, and I love women elderly, but I'm shy to approach, and I'm a little on the heavy side. Any tips to approach? Yeah, go get my video called How to Catch a Cougar. It's on my website, KarenLee Potter. It goes into 7 effective steps of how you can approach and ask the person out, etc. But my best way of, describing it really quickly here is just to walk up and just to talk to them about something around them in the environment. If they have a tattoo, if they're wearing a cool shirt, like I'm wearing the shirt, Peace, Love, Yoga. If you walked up and said, oh, do you do yoga? And start a conversation. That's my best tip. Oh my God, you guys that are getting pervy on Twitch, just know that I'm not answering any of those stupid questions. Okay, let's see. Many men shy to talk with women. Of course, a lot of people are shy to talk with women. But if you try to practice some tips, just like walking up and saying hello to everyone around you, that would be helpful. If you basically just remember that it's really important just to be yourself around people and don't start with the one-liners, they don't work. Use your sense of humor. If you have a good sense of humor, use it. Use your personality, smile a lot, flirt with your eyes. Just don't be afraid to just try new things. You're trying out a dating site called Woo Plus. It's geared toward the BBW and curvy women. Why not? BBW and curvy women need people that are attracted to them, so go for it. All right. Woo Plus. Let me know how that goes, Bryson. How real is online dating? It's a real thing. Older women are awesome. This is a good show. Thank you there, Brian. Thank you, Justin. Happy New Year to you, Hurt Locker. Let's see. I probably am missing all these guys on Twitch right now, and I'm sorry. Let's see if I can go down. Oh, shoot. Oh, my goodness. There we go. Thank you, Jeff, about the videos being great. Men are shy to talk to women because they are not confident. This is true, Trina. So how do you get confidence? And I'm not going to answer Ronald's question. How old are you? I'm not going to answer that question. Happy New Year to you. Okay. My lady cleaning my teeth at the dentist looks just like you, so this is hot. Okay, Karen, can you get pregnant by dry humping? No, absolutely not. It's really actually hard to impregnate someone unless you're actually inside her. A lot of people think you can get pregnant just by being in the same room or being near, or if there's, like cum on the bed. It doesn't work that way. As soon as semen hits air, they usually don't survive that long. I'm not saying that you should not wear a condom, but I'm saying that you don't really have to worry that much about that issue, because it's pretty hard to impregnate someone from dry humping. That being said, it's still a good idea to have a condom nearby in case something drips in there. There is that possibility. So I have to say that as a qualifier, I mean, if you have your clothes on, obviously you can't get pregnant. But if there's semen near a vagina, then there's always a possibility it could slip in there. So just be careful. What do you like about younger men, Justin? I like a lot about younger men. I think that I like men that aren't tainted by relationships. So frequently, like, younger guys are not going to be like so negative about women, like the guys that are in MGTOW who have already been. MGTOW is men going their own way, and it's a group of men on the internet. It's a huge group that really basically stay away from women because they've had some bad experiences. So I like young guys because a lot of them haven't had really bad experiences like that. Okay. All right. Oh boy. Timmy, is it easy to meet older women at Chili's or Applebee's? Is that where they party? You know what? You can find older women anywhere, but I don't know that those two particular places are where I would think you'd find them. I've heard if you kiss a woman, she'll get pregnant, but that's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, Bryson. You know it. Hello, CK85. Plus, she had a type of anti-pregnancy thing where the device goes inside her and lasts 5 years. Oh, okay. So there. Thank you for following me on Twitch, guys. Let me explain something to you then, Hurt Locker. That you're talking about an IUD. An IUD is like an internal uterine device. So if she has it in there, usually it's like 99.9% you're not going to get her pregnant. However, there's always that 1% chance. No, however, it doesn't prevent STDs. So just remember that part. Justin, MGTOWs are the biggest losers on earth. Yeah, I'm kind of like in agreement. There's the negativity that they're promoting, and this need to band together as men and stay away from women. It's pathetic and it's sad. Let's see. What are your thoughts on anal sex? I think it's great if you guys want to do it if you're with a partner who wants to do it. But I mean, obviously, I prefer vaginal sex. I have a vagina. Let's see. Jack, what are the signs after guys talk to a mature woman to know whether she is ready to get laid? Here's the thing. Mature women frequently are going to be much more open about what they are into than like younger girls. They don't play games. So the signs are basically when you can communicate with each other about what you want and what what you're looking for. Like, she may say, I'm just going to go upstairs with you for a little while, make out with you or whatever, and we'll see where it goes. I mean, you just have to talk to the person. Okay. What are your thoughts on anal sex, Black Soul Mighty? You said, oh my God, LOL. Well, I answered your question. Trino, I think you're very beautiful, so whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Thank you, Trino. Raymond, hi Karen, is sex more enjoyable for you with a younger guy? I'm with a younger guy, and I've been with him for 10 years, and I only have sex with him. So he must be pretty good, right? Is it wrong to have sex with a married lady? That's a tough one, Gilberto. I think if their agreement is that they have an open relationship, then no. You need to have that conversation. If someone's married and they're keeping to their marital vows, and you're doing it behind someone's back, you have to think about whether or not you want to be known as a cheater, or known as someone who doesn't have good character. You have to respect yourself. At the end of the day, you need to respect yourself. So if you're having sex with a married person and you feel like this is something that you can live with, then I guess it's not wrong. But it's in my opinion, you really need to talk about it with the person and find out from that other person if they are in a monogamous relationship or if they're in an open relationship. And even then, I don't know if I would believe them, because a lot of people are going to lie just to, get laid. I've had that happen to me many times. Let's see where we are here. People are retarded. I'm not answering bra size questions either. What is the definition of an older woman? How much older is an older woman? Thank you, Mr. Jones. MKG. So how much older is an older woman? You know what? It could be, you could be 25 and an older woman could be 30. It doesn't, whatever it is, it's all a mental thing. Age is just a number. Good day to you, Random Channel. Timmy, I've been with older women and I keep up with your videos, and you're extremely accurate in majority of your videos with that. Do older women intentionally seek younger men? Do you get nervous talking to younger men? I think, yeah, there are older women that might intentionally seek younger guys, or I found that I was just attracting, I'd be walking into a Bulls game and someone would be like, oh, there's two cougars. So I'm not sure, what kind of vibes older women give off, but certainly ones that are, dressed a little bit more provocatively, I would say, not afraid to express themselves, sexually. Yeah, there's certain women are more into the younger men. Obviously, there's, no given. There's no like, this is a cougar and this is not, or this is an older woman that's interested in younger men and this is not. There's no sign that people wear, but there are signals and there's ways that you talk to people that are may, it may, how do I say that? May trigger. You might get you'll get certain vibes from an older woman who's interested in younger guys. Okay, that's convoluted, but yeah. All right. Let's see. Do you do cam modeling? No. Is it wrong to have sex with someone who's engaged? All white, all wrong. Again, that's going to go with that same married question, or even if the person's in a relationship. Before you dive into a relationship with someone, find out if they're single, and if they're in a committed relationship with someone else, do you want to be the other person? Because remember, if she cheated on her husband or her boyfriend with you, she's probably going to cheat on you. Let's see. How often do I masturbate? What water-based lubricant? What are you asking about water-based? What is the best lube for post-menopausal women? My wife complains of dryness. Okay, so I like silicone-based lube better because they last longer and they're a little more slippery, but you can get a really good water-based lube from Lelo.com, Lelo.com. Go there, mention KarenLee 15, you'll get 15% off. Lelo, I can put it in here somehow, I think. Don't use coconut oil. You could, but I wouldn't. I'd use a real lube if she's got some serious dryness. Real meaning, I would use a lube that, also there's another issue, if she's got dryness, I think she should go to her doctor. There's all kinds of suppositories that she can get from her doctor that she can use so that she doesn't need to use lube every time or doesn't use as much lube. But, lube is, I like to use lube all the time whenever, not all the time, but when I'm in the mood, I have no problem using lube. Don't ever have anal sex without lube, by the way. I'm trying to affect my stepmom. How can I do it? Not a good call. It's a specific brand. Yes, it's a specific brand. Use Lelo. I'm going to have to, Jeff, Lelo, and mention code KarenLee 15. I can't do it right now because if I mess around, I'm going to lose this entire stream on YouTube. Do you get wet during sex, Karen, as you did when you were younger? You have to ask my man about that. Let's see. Let's see. Is there anything wrong with a curved penis, David? No. You don't need to. Don't worry about your penis. Don't worry about the size. Don't worry about the color. Don't worry about the curve. Don't worry about the width. Whatever. You got what you got, and it's not what you have as much as what you do with it. Do you prefer a curved penis? I prefer whatever penis my man has. Being yours curves too. If someone is involved with a married person, usually it means their sex life at home is not what should be. Possibly right, Trino, but it doesn't always mean that. Some people just really prefer a wide variety of people in their lives, and there are people that have that kind of relationship. They have that agreement. They have the agreement that they can have sex with whoever. No, I can't show you my titties. What about my sister? How can I make that happen? Why don't you get away from your family and VCA if you're even being serious right now? Jeff Ohio. If you want more help, Jeff Ohio, join me on my Patreon page, patreon.com/KarenLee. I will answer questions there confidentially, by the way, all the time. And you can join for as little as, like, I think $5 a month. So I would join me on Patreon for all you guys that aren't Patreon members already. When was the last time you had sex? Dylan, last night. Timmy, thanks for your answer. I just stare at cougars really awkwardly until they talk to me. The hunt is exciting. So Timmy, yeah, I mean, I think that you can do that kind of stuff. I think, if there's cougars out there that are interested in finding younger guys, go up and approach them. Don't be shy. I have to keep in the family. You're weird. You're just trying to provoke me. I knew that. Okay. Justin, do you swallow? LOL. Not answering questions like that either. Gilberto, you love cougars. What's the most guys you've had at once? Ronald, Jesus, these questions. Random channel. Funny, I asked you for your bra size and you didn't tell, and I checked your Amazon wish list and one of the items are 34D. There you go. If you do your research, let's see. At least one of the best size. Okay. Are younger men, in your experience, more likely to want to be more attached to you, not just for sex, but anything? Yes. And I mean, yes, like, I saying yes, I'm thinking about what your question was. No, younger men are not more likely to be attached. No, they're not going to be more attached. Well, younger men, thank you again for joining me. I see that people are starting to join me on Twitch. Oh, Jeff, you're already a patron. I'm sorry. Message me then, for sure. I'm sorry. You know what? Sometimes, unfortunately, with Patreon, I don't know whose Twitch names are the same as their patron names, or I'm just very confused. So that's nothing new. I'm always confused. CK85, another one of my patrons, I believe. Just like my dad would have said, don't worry about your Jimmy and you'll be all right. Yeah, I like your dad. Adam, I'm in an open relationship. However, it's tough bringing this up to potential dates. Any advice on how to bring up, I am in a healthy open relationship? Yeah, you be honest and tell them right from the get-go. And if they are into that, fine. If they're not into that, then you don't want to be with them anyway. So I think you need to, I'm always about communicating in an open, honest way. It's super important that you guys just be honest. Is there any first time? Hi there, first time I've seen you live. Join me, Helender. I'm glad to. Is it Heender? I don't know what it is, but anyway, I'm welcome. Do you do role plays with your younger man, Justin? Yeah, we do role playing. We play a lot. I mean, our relationship is very playful. I think sex should be playful. It shouldn't be so heavy duty and serious. I mean, sex to me should be fun. It should be different every time. It should be spicy. You should try new things, because otherwise, I don't think we're meant to be monogamous. So in order to be monogamous with one person, meaning that you only be with one person, you got to make that very exciting and different. And role playing is a great way to do that. You can pretend like you're different people. Then you feel like you're having sex with more than one person. I have a problem with falling in love with cougars. I love them. There's no problem with that, Timmy. Random channel, just like Justin said, I'm interested in being a patron if you do role play. If you do role play or give advice on a lot of questions that I have, what tier is the best for new subscribers? If you want to message me back and forth, I would join me at one of the upper tiers, because I don't have the time for, to go back and forth frequently with, the $1 or $5 tiers. But really, I'm open to message. Right now, I don't have that many patrons that I can't spend a lot of individual time with you. Later on, when I have like hundreds of patrons, then I may not be able to give the lower tiers the kind of attention. I give advice on a lot of questions, so random channel, just join me there and figure it out. You're welcome, Adam. Have you ever cheated on someone? Has someone ever cheated on you? You know what, Dylan? I don't know if someone ever cheated on me, because they probably never told me. but it's never been a big issue for me. I've never cheated on someone that I'm with in a monogamous relationship because I'm a person of good character. So I'm going to tell you guys something. If you haven't read this book yet, it's called The Four Agreements. I talk about it frequently here. It's by Don Miguel Ruiz. I'll put the link in the description box below. You can get it on Amazon. You can get the audio version, which is what I used. And I think you'd be really happy to know that one of the most important first agreements is to be impeccable to your word. That's what it is. The first agreement is be impeccable to your word. The second is don't take anything personally. The third is don't assume anything. And the fourth is always do your best. So let's see. Okay. What is your Patreon? Patreon is a way that you can help support what I do because I don't. This is Jack. What happens is if I put a video out, like I'm going to put out video today, the 10 best videos that I've done in 2017, and it will be demonetized. Not meaning that I will not get any money on it because if sex is mentioned anywhere in it, if I talk about any of the topics I've talked about in this live stream, it will be demonetized. If I ask them to review it, they will come back and say, yes, it's unsuitable for advertisers. So Patreon is a way that people can support me so that I can afford to do this as a full-time career. I mean, otherwise I can't afford it. So I need to find other ways to make money off of YouTube or Twitch, or that's why I'm doing more twitching, because Twitch after a certain time period will allow me to get subscribers that actually pay me. I think it's like $5 a person. But right now you can, if you haven't subscribed yet, you can follow me now. And then as soon as I am available for affiliate, then you can join me. I think that's how it works. Thank you. I hope you had a wonderful and healthy New Year too, CK85. Thanks, Random. What's the one thing you look for in a younger guy? Thank you for all these new people joining Twitch right now. What is the one thing you look for in a younger guy that you love the most? Wow, Timmy, that's a tough question. And this would apply to any guy. One of the major, I mean, obviously I want someone with integrity. That's the most important part to me. Integrity. They have to be a man of their word. But the other thing is I like a guy that's really got a good sense of humor, who's intelligent, and who's confident. Those are really important qualities. Hey there, Black Knights fan. Thor rejoined. No, thank you. So yeah, if you want to go to Patreon, it's patreon.com/KarenLee. Here, I'll show you how to do that. I'm going to put it here. Sorry about this for 1 second, guys. I'm just going to help out these people here. You can take a look at my cleavage in the meantime. I'm just kidding. Here, it's patreon.com/KarenLee. Okay. Chat. All right, so that's how you get to me on the Patreon page. And it's in the description box on YouTube if you guys want to join me there. All right. You're going to sign up. Yep. Oh, thank you, Bean. James, doing great. Do you have any books out? Yes, James, I have a book called Cougar's Guide to Getting Your Ass Back Out There. It's a little bit about me personally, my biography, of what I've gone through in my life. As you all know, that I'm a widow, and it's a little bit about that at the beginning, and then I go into different chapters on getting out there. And it's not just for women, it's for men too. Fear the nights, I can't ask a girl out. I'm scared I'll be accused of harassment. You know what, I just did a video on that, fear nights out. Do not be scared about asking someone out. I mean, no one is going to say that's sexually harassing. Sexual harassment is using your power over somebody. Walking up and, massaging your secretary's back, that kind of thing. But you can ask someone out on a date. Just preferably out of the workplace so that you don't get yourself in trouble in that way. But ask someone out, just, hey, I want to get a cup of coffee with me. That is not harassment. If they don't want to go out with you, they don't have to. But I must say that if it's in the workplace, you might want to think twice, because if you break up with the person and you end up getting fired or whatever because or it's uncomfortable to be in the office or wherever you are together, it's not worth it. So I would say try to find people, don't eat where you shit or shit where you eat, whatever it is. Try to find people outside of the workplace to go out with before dating somebody in the workplace. It's just, I don't know. That's what I would do. How old is my man? He's old. No, I'm just kidding. He's younger than me. Let's see. Thank you, Trina. Is 31 too old for a cougar? Isn't it cougar's age range 40 to 49? Don't worry about age. There is no like set rules. Cougar has to be this age. No. Cougars can be any age. You can find a cougar who's in her late 20s, because I think of a cougar as a confident, older, unique, genuine, assertive, and racy woman. So you can think of cougars as, any age group. It's more about confidence and independence and, the kind of qualities that I always talk about in a cougar. It's not really about cougars are 40 to 42, Longer skinny penis, how to get thicker? I don't know. Caramel King, I wouldn't worry about it. Is your book at Barnes & Noble? Yes, it is. Actually, if you want to go on YouTube, it's in the description box. You can go right there. John, you'd like to take me out? Nah, like I told you before, I'm in a relationship. Hi, sweetheart. Do your girlfriends date young guys? Some do, some don't. Where can you pick it up? Okay, we already answered that. We answered that. You don't have to tell a fantasy, but can you answer yes or no if you have fulfilled every fantasy sexually ever had? Justin, my fantasies are like, I've had thousands of fantasies, so there's no way I would be able to fulfill all my fantasies. Do women enjoy giving head? Good question. I would say it depends on the woman, and it depends on if it's just head or if it's head in part of the whole foreplay process or part of your whole sex process. So, I mean, some women love it. Some women think of it as more of an obligation, or some women just do it because they like to. A lot of women just do it because they like the feeling of power over a man sexually, because they know once they got that dick in their hand, they're gonna have this control. Like, I once got my guy to say that he liked me more than the Giants. I'm just teasing. Yeah, some people love giving head, some people don't. And a lot depends on who that, maybe one person will love it with one guy and won't like it with the next. Let's see. You can't find the book, James. It's in the description box on YouTube, but I will just email me, Karen at KarenLeePotter.com, and I'll send you the link. Hey, Brady. Great cleavage. Oh, no. Come on. Let's see. Where were we? Taking a cougar to a bingo hall isn't the right answer. Nah. You're not going to find cougars that want to go to bingo hall. I mean, you might find one or two, but it's probably, I would think, nah. Why do everyone have to add? Do you do movies with Nina Hartley? No, we're just friends. Eric, you should pretty much always do Q&A, ditch the single topic stuff. Okay, thank you, Eric. Gilberto, as I said, natural beauty, no makeup. Is masturbating bad? Ashley Lynn. No, masturbating is great. Okay? I'm not being sarcastic. I'm being absolutely truthful. Masturbating is wonderful, and everybody should masturbate. The world would be a better place if more people masturbated. They wouldn't have so much tension. They wouldn't be so uptight and needing to release a lot of this testosterone. So yes, masturbate if you're a woman or a man. You get to know your own body better, and you could express yourself whenever the way you want to express it. And also, you can masturbate, while you're having sex, in front of your partner, after sex, during sex. It doesn't really matter. It's a desire to be with women like you. Cool. By the way, are they really your earrings? My earrings are real. Yes, thank you. How often do I masturbate? Whenever it strikes me. Until you only come smoke. That's a good one. Good one there, Connor. Let's see. Somebody's correcting spelling. How do you make women's nipples hard? You can do it in a lot of different ways. I think you can figure that part out. Just go for it. Foreplay is the key. Exactly, Timmy. Foreplay. Where do you find cougars? Robbie, the question of the hour. Anywhere. But mostly I would say go to places that you think that they would want to frequent. I'm going to have to leave soon, so ask your questions quickly now. I'm not going to answer something stupid like that, Eric. Kuva, my girlfriend is really like scared to try new things. I think she might be asexual. She finds sex stuff really embarrassing. I find sex important in a relationship, but she does not really do it. So you can express to her that it's super important that you work on your sex life. There's sexologists you could go to. You can have her watch this channel, and she can get more comfortable just like being in the room and watching it with you and hearing about sex. And the more that you can just start slowly with her, the better. I mean, if you start just focusing on just pleasing her, she might be much more comfortable with it. Even if you start with a back massage or something not sexual. What's the best way to get a woman in the mood? I'm running out of ways. Can you help me, James? It's all about the massage. I masturbate 8 times a day unless I have to work. Do I have a problem? Timmy, I don't know. Is it to porn? If it's porn, you might have a problem. I hate to say that. And the reason I'm Kuvo, I answered that question. I hope that helped, but you can ask me more. I sat down with a cougar and said, Costco, good for you, Bean. Should you shave or keep your bush? Ashley, it's Ashlyn. It's up to you. Don't do anything for anybody else. Just do it for you. Just keep everything trimmed up, though, if you are going to keep a bush. She said, no, I'm sorry to hear that, Bean. Do you prefer being given oral rather than penetration? I like it all, Raymond. Let's see. Now, Brady, it wasn't the Giants this year that this happened. This happened like 10 years ago when they were Super Bowl winners. That is very funny, though, Brady. I gotta tell him you said that. What's the worst time you had with a younger guy? The worst time I had with a younger guy was when I was with a selfish prick who just, I don't know. There's been a couple really bad ones, but one in particular where all he, wanted to do was have sex without a condom. And then I'm like, no. And then he's like, well, what about anally? It was like a really bad experience. I had to take 3 showers afterwards. What's my middle name? My middle name is actually Lee. That's why I combine KarenLee as one. KarenLee. Eric, you didn't think it was a stupid question? Patreon was canceled. What are you talking about? What stupid question? I mean, you can cancel Patreon all you want, but I don't think. Wait. Oh, sorry. If not answering your pubic hair question made you cancel, then that's your issue. I can't help you with that. What's a major turnoff What's a major turnoff for you with a younger guy? A major turnoff is a self-centered younger guy and needy, really bad. You don't want to be that guy. My first time watching you live. Are you as real as it? You are as real as it gets. Keep it up. Good work. Thank you, Elroy. Join me on Patreon. I just lost Eric. Wow, I'm really good. Thank you, Ash. I see I masturbate and have sex multiple times. Should I do porn? Timmy, it's not all that it's cracked up to be. I know porn. Stars who say it's very difficult. Kuvo, yeah, cheers. We have been together a while, but even at the start, she was very nervous. I will try the massage technique to try to make it seem such a big thing for her, and make it not seem such a big thing. I think you're trying to say, yeah, not seem okay. Raymond, what is the best way to clean your tongue after giving oral sex? I just recently asked about that to my dentist. I asked him about is it possible to get HPV and all that kind of stuff from oral sex? He said you can get it from kissing. So if someone has the HPV virus, is that what you're worried about, Aunt Raymond? I would say you can just brush your tongue with your toothbrush. Would you have sex with a guy in a Batman outfit? Victor, are you my newest patron? I think you might be. Why not? Being saying kiss her, calling it stupid is not the same as simply not answering. I'm sorry, Eric. I find it to be more offensive than stupid. So I'm sorry for saying it's stupid. I just think certain things are not needed to ask. But I apologize if I insulted you by calling it stupid, because you're right. That's not nice. Raymond, let's see. Are you going out for New Year? Probably hanging out. See, now here's another question. Do you have pubic hair? I'm not saying it's stupid, Luck. I'm just saying it's offensive, okay? I just got yelled at for saying it was stupid. I don't want to talk about my pubic hair or lack thereof, okay? Um, what if I'm actually just trying to be nice, but she insists that I'm hitting on her? Sorry, it's off topic. Question about, yeah, just this is, we're in a really crazy time right now where, if you're trying to be nice and someone thinks it's hitting on her and they get uncomfortable because they think it's like a power dynamic at work or something, just be careful. Just be respectful. Don't say anything to someone that you wouldn't want said to you. Also, after I watched your stream on Twitch the other day, I went straight out to onto a sex toy website. I bought a whole load of stuff and vibrators for her, and she loves using her vibrator. Awesome. You can, if you go to lilo.com, you can get 15% off. It's KarenLee 15. You really enjoy that. Okay, Kuvo. Then if you really enjoy it, join me on Patreon. Neil, Karen, what did you think about my comment about women of the 70s showing their arms because they found it as a compliment? I forgot. How do you find Twitch? It's twitch.tv/KarenLee Potter. Trina, I was thinking, why would any guy be afraid of a beautiful woman? She's a human like anyone else. You're absolutely right. Do I work out? Absolutely. Joseph, that's not nice. She was in a new mummy. I don't even know. I'm sorry. A lot of these questions on Twitch are being held because they're not nice. Is it weird to jack off to B. Arthur? Wahoo, Sam. You can jack off to whoever you want. Thorb, whatever. I am ignoring all the people that are being rude, and I'll figure out a way to get rid of them at one point or another. Okay. Do I have younger sugar daddies? No. Are guys with big muscles attractive to women? Yes. Do you think that deep down women are looking for a Prince Charming to sweep them off their feet rather than just like men driven primarily by sex? Raymond, that's a very good question. Do I think deep down women are looking for Prince Charming? I don't think so. I think women are just looking for someone that they really can connect with. I always wanted to be with someone who's like my best friend and that I'm attracted to as well. Okay. Twitch is more of trolls. You will not get legitimate questions. I disagree. We're gonna clean up Twitch. We're looking for, are you 144 years old? That's kind of rude. So, Joseph, we're gonna get rid of you as soon as possible. See, Joseph is not nice. Okay. Do you set your standards really high when you want to connect with a younger gentleman, Timmy? Yes. Should I feel confident about my private? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna have to go, you guys. How do you feel about someone looking at your arms? What is with the freaking arms? Armpits? Someone is really into that. How do you tell a significant other to shave down there? Good question. Now that we're talking about that whole grooming thing again, I just think just everybody, if it's a personal thing. If people want to shave, if they want to wax, if they want to laser, if they want to groom, if they want to do any of that stuff, I would say that just be respectful, and it's just a matter of like personal preference. And like, I would not want someone telling me to do something to my pubic area. It's my body, and you shouldn't want someone to tell you that either. Someone said you have to, laser off all your hair. You probably say, what the fuck, Just be respectful of each other. I mean, trimming is one thing, that's common grooming, common courtesy. So do women really like the 50 Shades of Grey stuff? Wahoo. You can find women that are really into it. Yeah. Yeah. Some women find it very exciting, but it depends on the woman. Do you have sex video? No. All right. So by the way, have you ever measured a man's penis? I'm going to keep that to myself. All right. Listen, guys. Tell your girl that you always wanted to shave a girl. Say it's a fantasy. That's a good idea. All right. I have to go. It's been real. It's been fun. Once again, I apologize for any of the things I've said that have insulted anyone. I'm a very straight shooter. I talk right from what I'm thinking about. So if some of the things that I have said, I go live 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. just turn on your notifications and subscribe on YouTube and on Twitch. If I said anything to offend anybody, I apologize. But I do want you to know that I expect respect from you as well. And some of you guys here are disrespectful, and that is not cool. Happy New Year to you. I probably will not be on until, probably not till Monday, maybe. Maybe not even make it Monday because that's New Year's Eve the night before. So wishing you all the best 2018 ever. I hope you all get laid and I hope you have great sex. You're welcome for thanking me for any advice that I gave you. Remember, I'm not a doctor. I just play one on TV. No, just remember that I'm just speaking from my heart. And I thank you for saying that he and her, whatever. Go to your boyfriends, go to your girlfriends, just be respectful, remember the 4 agreements. And if you want to find me, I'm on all social media platforms, and it would be really great if you join me on my Patreon page because that's how I get funded. And also Twitch apparently is going to be my new place. Yes, I have Instagram. Yes, I have Twitter. Yes, I have Facebook. They're all KarenLee Potter. Yeah, just like you found me here on Twitch. And I would love it if you guys would just follow me and support me and be respectful. That's all I ask. And I'd be happy to do the same back to you guys. Mwah. Happy New Year.